the new Mecca. This the
Hannibal Lag.
This is the one.
Hannibal Lag. I mean everything. I don't give a fuck. Let's go.
Hannibal Lecter, I'm eating they flesh up. I bet I'm a blessing. They step into me. Blessed by eating, we get it repeated. The single, believe me, it's nothing for free. Stepping like Holler, the haters get told. We throw up and stack up the cheese. Wow, this shit ain't come from the greed. This bitch hungry as you ever seen. Hannibal Lecter, I'm eating they flesh up. I bet I'm a blessing. They step into me. Blessed by eating, we get it repeated. The single, believe me, it's nothing for free. Stepping like Holler, the haters get told. We throw up and stack up the cheese. Wow, this shit ain't come from the greed. Bitch, we as hungry as you ever seen. Get some money.
Lay it down, no ultimatum. Hit me up, I'ma leave it tight. Big as fuck coming out the basement, nigga. I been rapping since cracking pages. Niggas slacking, we misbehave. Need no back, still nobody can fade. My hood hard, my family made.
What's up? I'm back at you, of course, like I always say to you. But I'm glad you're here, man. Look, we gonna get into a lot of things. We're gonna have a lot of laughs. There's a lot of things that you're gonna enjoy about this episode. Insomniatic podcast is always a pleasure. You know what I mean? To bring to your screens of your phones, you know, your monitors, however that you tune in, man. We get a lot of love, and I definitely appreciate, you know, everybody who has shown love and just gave encouragement to keep going. And for y'all, I will, you know, everything I do, I feel like it's for who it's for. So I appreciate you. Tonight we got a whole lot of topics, man, and you know, I'm bringing one of my favorite guests on, Jay McCain. Of course, I got some other people that's gonna jump on here later on in the week, but you know, I love to keep my bro with me because, like, you know, the thing that makes this podcast what it really is, like, the truest side of me is y'all getting to see the people that's like really my people who I rock with on a consistent basis. So, you know, I'm definitely gonna always keep that authentic with y'all, and we're gonna keep rocking, man. We're gonna keep going strong. You know, it has been a couple days longer than I expected to get back to y'all, but I went to the World Series and thoroughly enjoyed that. And I just had a lot of stuff going on, you know, just enjoying life and spending time with my family and stuff like that. But I'm gonna bring my brother from another in here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm sharing? Jay McCain. What's going on, brother?
What's going on, man? You all right?
Oh yeah, man. You know, same old stuff. Different day.
Hey, shout out to the Insomniatic podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. I was just telling everybody, man, you know, we got a whole lot of interesting stuff that we're gonna get to. You know how we wild.
I wanted to say something, but I was like, let me leave it alone.
Hey, be free.
Hey, whenever you was like, I'm gonna bring my boy, I want to be like Osama like shake him. And I was talking about the Dwight Howard situation.
Yo, we definitely gonna get into that Dwight shit because it's crazy. I do want to start out, you know. Oh shoot, I ain't even mean to do that, but I do want to start out showing love to my brother with Rock the Bells podcast on, you know, Spotify. Go check them out, especially, you know, with all sporting events that go on. You know, I'm telling you, it's a very detailed podcast. It's fire, and you know, we from the same cloth, so he ain't got no hesitation in him to deliver you what you need when it come to what you're looking for. You feel me? So
Absolutely.
Rock the Bells. It's right there on the screen. That's how you spell it. You put that in Spotify, it's gonna come right up, man. So it won't let me get rid of that without taking my boy out the screen. So I'm gonna bring him right back.
Oh man, you have to excuse me because I'm looking at the Lakers game. So excuse my face that I'm making because I'm kind of like,
shit,
what the?
That shit up, man.
There's a couple things I'm like, what? Hey,
So,
we done came back. It's 82-81. I ain't like that. Let's go.
I was about to say, y'all getting y'all ass whipped or what?
Don't do that. We on a 15-4 run. Third quarter, a minute and 46 left. Clippers up by 1. It's 82-81.
I heard somebody say it best. They said even the blind squirrel find a nut twice a day. I'm playing. Golden State and the Kings playing together. Oh, y'all playing the Clippers. But the thing is, James Harden ain't playing.
Hey, y'all, are we, when they make that comment, are they talking about the Cowboys or are they talking about who?
They should be talking about the Cowboys, man. Listen, you can't tell the Cowboy fan nothing since the other band. The Niners start losing, and they kept winning, beating up on teams. Ooh, yeah, that's a
So I
nice shot.
mean, we're gonna get into these conversations because I mean, we talking about like you just said the Niners losing, and I know you are a not a diehard 49er fan, but I say a true 49ers fan.
Yep. So I'm gonna show them what you're talking about. Even if it take you out the screen, I'm sure. Yo, shoot,
It's
we
fine.
ain't doing that. Oh Lord, we got a backtrack. We got a backtrack. All right, my bad. Bring my brother back on. I tried it. Chase Young. So, you know, Chase Young basically is the newest acquisition by the 49ers. And, oh, Lord, he knocked that three down. But, yeah, man, it's a lot of cats who, feel like that he going to make an impact. And it's a lot of people who feel like, oh, no, y'all been losing. Y'all been going through X, Y, and Z. So, it ain't really going to help y'all none. And it's like, how won't it help us? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand that. I feel like this. Okay, at Washington, he did not have the supporting cast that he has now. So when you got it's kind of like when I bring y'all on the show, right? Mm-hmm. It's a supporting cast because it adds a different element. It allows me, it free me up even more with my thought because y'all gonna throw something at me that's gonna make me pivot into what you talking about. You see what I'm saying?
Understood.
But I just think that in Washington he didn't have a bolster to be a distraction. I think he didn't have all of the people that we got to be a distraction. And then when they make the the old line get tied up, Fred Warner, can run through there, or Greenlaw, or now we do have defensive issues to address. I mean, shit, our defensive coordinator, man. Like, I don't know. I can't just cast the blame on Steve Wilkes just yet. But I just know that we haven't looked like that and got picked apart like that many times that many games in a row in years. I mean, he literally was out here getting cooked, bro. As a defensive coordinator, getting cooked. Like,
But I gotta ask, like, are we talking about your front four? Or are you talking about your linebacker core? Because I feel like your front four and your linebacker core, that is established. Now, we talking about secondary? Maybe.
Yeah, secondary. We gonna get them pass interference calls. But this is what I'm saying. We haven't been getting home. We haven't been sacking the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've been disrupting. We've been pressuring, but we haven't been taking the quarterback to the ground. We ain't do the Kirk Cousins. We ain't do the Joe Burrow. We did a better job with P.J. Walker, when we played the Browns, but we should have demolished their backup quarterback. We could have got away with winning that game if Jake Moody made the field goal, but still.
See, that's my thing. I guess that's kind of what we were talking about earlier, like kind of some of the situations that we were bringing into another conversation. What we're talking about now. Okay, I see Chase Young. Yes, great. Chase Young's problem. Chase Young didn't know if he was a Redskin or he was a Commander. That was his issue with him. He didn't know what team he was playing for. But regardless of
shit, I don't know who they are.
Exactly. So, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, who are we going for? But regardless of that, so, you got the 49ers. So, yes, you'll get that defensive help. You got that defensive front. It's like, now it's more pressure on the quarterback. But my thing is, I think this was the argument I was saying before. I'm not saying Brock Purdy is not an elite quarterback. I'm saying Brock Purdy is beneficial of Kyle Shanahan's system.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Every quarterback, that's all he goes for. Think about it. Kyle Shanahan had Matt Ryan, Kirk Cousins, fucking Jimmy G. Now Brock Purdy, but he ain't never really went after a superstar to run his offense. Trey Lance was probably the biggest swing he took at having somebody of caliber running his offense, and then he had the patience for him. He knew he needed to be developed, and he just basically fucked him out of an opportunity because Sam Darnold didn't beat Trey out of a job. That's bullshit. But like at the end of the day, it's like if Brock Purdy goes down and Sam Darnold goes down, that Trey Lance shit's gonna bite them in the ass. But you know, we ain't here to talk about the negativity of things necessarily, because we just had a great acquisition. We damn near got him for free because we got him with the some draft picks we got for some coaches, bro. And then like if he goes in free agency, we get the pick back. So we damn
That
near got him
sounds
for free.
that sounds scary to me though. I'm just being that optimistic side is just like that sounds scary to me because it's like is that more movement later on or is that more movement now? Well, it's gonna be more movement now, but
You gotta
it's
think a
just for
third
like
round pick, we can get another DN or something. But at the end of the day, we don't have to even go down that road if he works out.
I had to ask you on a real situation. So if you say yeah, we got Chase Young, right? So that helps out with the defense.
Mm-hmm.
My question is, do you feel like they should have put it on a running back to help out Brock Purdy? Because when your running game is going, Brock Purdy's nice. When your
This is
running game
true.
is working, and when McCaffrey is getting his yards, and then like if you had that dog back there that was like getting those grinding yards, where you get into a second and one or third and one or third and two, where you can throw them up in the middle and run them like that straight to the middle. Like, do you go after that running back? But it's like I feel like we try to use McCaffrey as this all exclusive back. McCaffrey's not that exclusive back like people want to make him. He's sideline to sideline. He's not up the middle type running back to me.
Well, if you think about it though, he's been using McCaffrey for the same way he was using Debo when Debo was like he don't want to be the running back. He's just a running back that they using for a wide receiver too. It's like the inverse, and it's hard for him to stay healthy like that. What we need is a second running back that's a dog, just like McCaffrey, so McCaffrey can get a breather. And when the defense is shutting McCaffrey down, he still can go off, or vice versa. You know, that's gonna open up the passing game. But you know, like at the end of the day, like what can we say, bro? Like
Get Kaepernick so he can be y'all running back.
you know, I you see Cap jersey right here on my wall, bro. I
That's
hate what
why I
they did to
say that.
Kaepernick.
Give that
Um,
man.
you know, I feel like they tried to little boy this man. You know, pretty much like if you go against the big bosses, we make an example out you in front of everybody. But then these pro black people, man, they how much they got your back for real? You feel me? Like he's sitting there, he's taking all these knees and shit for people that he ain't know. You know, put his own career on the line just out of pure compassion, and it cost him everything. And ain't nobody be like, you know, that shit was so selfless that I'm gonna at least speak up on his behalf. Like,
Well, no, I'm not even gonna get off. Like, I'm not gonna like get off this whole subject, like just to make it turn to a right turn. But I think the thing that is so funny about that situation, and I know we're gonna go to our next. He literally took the people that got so much offended by him was military, and it is what it is. But I think it's so funny because he literally asked somebody that was in the military, "What is the best way for me to make my protest without offending people?"
but
And
you
the
know
guy
what?
went,
Had Kirk Cousins taken a knee against police brutality for black people everywhere there to try to make him a fucking poster child, bro, just because. I mean, they wouldn't have hung him for it. They wouldn't have fucking colluded against him and got him up out of the league for it. They would have did something else like, oh, that he's got such a great heart. That's a great man. What heroes are made of. We need more people like Kirk Cousins in this league, or whoever, whatever token quarterback decided to do it. They'll be like, yeah, but since it's a black guy who just had the balls to say something in the midst of inequality, then it was like, oh, we finna make an example out of you. You think you big and bad, ain't
I'm gonna say something that's more. Excuse me. I think I'm gonna say something that's more unpopular. It's the fact that he was mixed. I think that was the part that messed up everybody because it was like, what? They was looking at it like, you supposed to be on our side. It's just like, you got opportunities because of this side of your race. And it's just like, that's what messed them up more than anything, to me, in my opinion. But I
Yeah.
mean, like I said again, I
But I
don't
mean,
want to.
and I had this conversation with some of my friends too earlier today, actually. You know, it's never been a time where black people didn't have white friends. Like, black people have, we didn't have the horses to get all these plantations. We didn't know how to read. It was white people risking their life to teach us how to read, you know, or smuggle us out of these plantations to run for our freedom, or X, Y, and Z. They just stopped. They decreased on how many we had by fear mongering. Like, hey, yeah, you see how we hung such and such too, even though he was white, to make an example out of him. Or how they burned John Brown up in the church with no girls in Mississippi. You feel me? Or you know what I'm saying? Like, it's always been that relationship that's there between blacks and whites on a positive note, but they had fear mongered so many of them out of being open about how they felt about wrong stuff, you know, the wrongdoings and stuff. That's become more popular to just turn a blind eye to it. And so then now when you have some, it's just like a lot less than what you expect.
Did you did you watch the movie X? Spot they made the movie X when Denzel played Malcolm X.
Yeah.
So do you remember there was a part where I guess they were coming out like the auditorium or library, and there was a white girl that was like, "I want to be down with the revolution," blah blah blah. And I think I'm just saying because I know it's a movie, but I really believe in the comment that was said. The comment was basically saying, "You can't do nothing for us until we're able to do something for ourselves."
I
And
mean, I do agree with that, but I also feel like that it's not going to, like, black people ain't going to end racism as far as white people go. It's gonna be somebody. It's like I seen a TikTok where this little girl was getting on her mom for something racist she said, and was like, "That's despicable. That's disgusting." Like, their own kids or family members being disgusted with them because that's their viewpoint after all this time. It's the shit that's gonna start changing racism, because they don't give a fuck about us enough to, you know, change over something we said or did or protested about or asked to do. Like, nah, bro. That ain't how that work. And there's
I'm
no
just saying,
dialogue we could have that'll make them just give a shit enough, you know, just
yeah.
because we made a good point, you know?
What that I don't think that's the absolute. I guess the absolute point I'm saying. I'm just saying like until I feel like we come together as a unit, we can't really ask for the outside help to be like, hey, it's your due diligence to help us out too. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the reason that I agree with that, but the reason I have some pushback, I feel like, is that because the difference with us is that we are scattered, how we're scattered and not united by work put in by other people, other races to have us scattered about like this so that we can't come together like we need to. So we can't have that as the first step because people actually, like I said, put in work to assure that we're unorganized because they understand the power of our organization, you know?
Yeah,
Because at the end of the day, like,
I agree with it.
if you believe what I believe as far as us being like God's people, like displaced people, you know, or some biblical type thing, you feel me? Then the attack against us is deeper than what meets the eye. So, you know, people are going to look at it on something a lot less mediocre than what it really is. Like, it ain't just one group coming at us. It's like everybody but us coming at us. And then it's subliminal enough to where they be like, hey, black people got to get their shit together first. And it's like, bro, how many foots we have to take off our neck? How many different races' feet we have to take off our neck as a whole? Like, we all have people of every race who are compassionate about stuff that go on with us or just genuine friends of ours. But however, as a majority, like, you know, they're not good. Most countries are rich because of us. We the consumer race. We buy more shit than everybody.
Well, not even that. I mean, a lot of industries made their money off of us too.
Yeah, because they know we get the right influence on with their product in their hand and be like, hey, go get these Cato the King cups. It's me, Jay-Z. It's my favorite thing to drink out of. Here come everybody getting the Cato the King cups. You feel me? Cause Hov said it. You feel me? That influence don't exist. Like if you think about it, and I had this conversation earlier randomly with like the doctor at one of my appointments today about my wrist, and I was just like, if you think about it, like American blacks, like the black people from America, they have a different type of. It's something more special about them as far as like, look at who the best athletes in the world, who the best recording artists in the world, who the most trendy people that's followed. When they come up with some shit, the world do it. You know, it's us. Why? You feel me? The same people who don't know who the hell they are at all, as far as like their true lineage.
Because we adapt. We are the masters of adaptation or whatever you. That's not that word. I might probably. But we're the masters of adapting.
Overcome.
You know what I'm saying? That's an even better word if you want to use it. But yes, we are the masters of being like.
It's kinetic. We connected to a higher power.
You wanna sit there and. I literally seen that one time. I seen that for my own eyes.
What's that?
But I seen a guy when I was working at Honda Cars at Aiken. You know what I'm saying? I seen a guy where, like, they brought the car back to him, and he was like, "Oh, I can take care of the mechanic, right? Like, I can take care of that." And he went into the car. He looked at everything. He looked at it, and he was like, "Okay, this is messed up. This is messed up. Blah blah blah." And then I seen the same person that was right beside in the next station over was like all in the book. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I gotta check this, I gotta check that. Which I'm not knocking anybody for that, because at the end of the day, I mean, I think I'm a type of person where, like, if I got a mechanic that is taking that effort to look at my car, then like I'm not mad at him for it. But I'm just
Right.
like I witnessed somebody that was like, I can do this shit off my mind compared to somebody, or off my hands compared to somebody I can do some shit off a book.
Right.
And I'm not saying that's like comparing, you know, apples to oranges, but I'm saying like I get what you're saying. It's just one of the things where it's just like we like that.
Yeah.
Like that. And I'm gonna use a word like that swagger that we have. It's just different. It's different.
Yeah.
Like
It's more divine. It's internal. But look. I'm gonna ask you something real quick about a situation we talked about earlier too, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yo,
that
boy,
should have been a done.
Dwight Howard, bro. I know you heard about this situation. That shit is nuts. He's been accused of like forcing somebody basically into a homosexual threesome. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't care how strong but it is. You can't force me into that.
You're gonna have to try to fight. I'm sorry.
Try.
Hey, what I'm saying
listen,
is,
bro.
what I'm saying. Okay, like, hey, I gotta defend myself because my words are already miscrewed about this Prince situation. So I'm gonna gotta defend myself right now. What I'm saying right now is, it ain't no try. I get what you say. It ain't no try, bruh. You got no. I don't give a fuck. This.
You got it right off my screen.
Yeah, I don't care. We like.
Get off the screen, Dwight. I mean, hey, teach his own. I'm listening, cuz, but I'm just saying, hey, like I got people that I know who, you know, they prefer what they prefer. I just leave it like that. But like certain shit
there's no judgment to that. To me, there's no judgment to that.
To that. But those same people ain't never been like, hey, I know you don't like dudes, nigga, but ain't no fucking but. You feel me? he invited this cat over. I guess
Bro,
he
what I
thought he was
told
finna
you,
play the
when
Xbox.
it's a surprise, that's not consensual no more.
Hey, one thing about me though, I go everywhere with my pistol. I put that fucking iron on Dwight. Hey Dwight, you would have fucked up. You
I
would have
say it
fucked
again.
up, buddy.
When it's a surprise, that's no longer consensual.
Then you got this nigga with a full beard and mustache that come out the back in a dress. Hey, it's about to be 2 victims in here today.
What?
Like, hey, let me. First of all, bro, let me tell you something. What you doing catching an Uber over to another man? How? Like, hold on now. You know, we gotta be logical too now. Cause if it's holes in
But
your story, I'm gonna see it, especially on this type of shit.
hey, but that's the point I was telling you about. So this is what I'm saying. I feel like it was a whole like, okay, we gonna chop it up, blah blah blah. But then whenever it comes to a surprise,
Chop, what up?
that okay, so we're gonna do that.
Hey, that was the
All right,
subliminal.
okay, that's better. Fine. We talking about them. If he literally told him like, "Hey, I want you to come over here. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do with you." You know what I'm saying? Like that was established from the beginning. You see what I'm saying?
Lakers going crazy.
But that's established from the beginning. What I'm saying is, if that was not established from the beginning, and I'm just being honest, if that's not established from the beginning, and then all of a sudden, like you said, oh, but it just come out of the back room, and you sit in there on the game sticks, on you on the nunchucks, and you got a whole nigga come out with a robe,
Hey.
like, hey, this is so and so.
What the fuck you telling me for?
That's the point I'm making. Like, okay,
Why you had this man tucked off in the back, hiding and shit? Like, bro, only time I expect for somebody to pop out unknowingly is if it's a robbery, bro. You ain't even robbing me. You got somebody here, and I ain't know.
He had Cuz as an extra for the movie Us, just sitting in the background.
Yeah, Us is right. He had some shit in mind. Literally.
But no.
I've been like, hey, though, I ain't gonna lie to you. You and what the name is, Pennant, some shit. I ain't gonna lie to neither one of y'all, bro.
Pennyworth, no stop. It. That's the best.
Pennywise. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all finna go to the upper room, Jack. Both of y'all. Like, and that wasn't my intentions when I came over here, but guess what? I got a whole bunch of hollow points, and I feel like you trying to do something to me that I don't do, bro. Like, it's an exit only. Like, if you got some toilet tissue and my stomach messing up, I go use it then, but I ain't finna use that hole for shit else, literally. Yeah, I wish you would.
That's the thing. It's just like I'm gonna be that biased person. I'm saying like if that's they world, I'm using his logic. If that's his world,
But
bro.
But the issue is bringing somebody into a situation that's non-consensual and actually going to the point of them engaging. Like he made this dude, however made happens, he made this dude do something, and then he turned around and was like, can I, bro? Yeah, I get this. I gotta chill just thinking about. Listen, hey, if you watching this, right? I just want to do a disclaimer. The Insomniatic podcast and all of its associates, employees, all of the above, have nothing against the homosexual or LGBTQ community at all.
Bro, that's why I'm explaining it the way I was explaining.
Way,
like,
bro.
I have no thing. Like I am not getting at him. I don't.
However, it's almost like this, like how people be like, "Hey, quit forcing this type of shit on the kids," you know, which is a much more serious conversation. But in essence, it's not everybody doing it. I got it, I understand, but like, you can't force that shit on the straight neither. You feel me? Like, that shit is just it ain't just as much of a violation, but it's damn near just as much of a violation because, like, listen, do your thing. It's enough gay people for you to goddamn, you know what I mean? Have your roster lined up, whatever y'all call it. Like, look,
I
I
said
got.
something that's not gonna be favorable tonight.
We about to get canceled.
I heard this, and I heard this on a podcast. I heard it, but I'm just gonna bring some shit up.
Drum
Okay,
roll,
so
goddammit.
there was a altercation in the NBA. Altercation.
Shit.
It was an altercation. Hands on player. They got fined, right? They got fined $25,000. Right?
$25K.
$25K. During an interview, one of these players had made the comment of saying, just something like, and this is not exact words, but it was just something like, it's like man on man, no homo. And they got fined $40,000 for that.
Bro, but see, this is my issue, right? They are so aware of people being offended by shit that's said, and there is no monitoring what offends black people. Like, as a black person, you got more rights and more protections as a gay black person. If you just come out the closet, then you are that much closer to being a human than if you just stay who the hell you just are, bro. And that's crazy. That's fucked up. I mean, we had slavery and everything around this bitch. And
White
motherfuckers
listener
like,
right now, that niggas would be like, them niggas get me. I just had to be like, this be funny. But nah, go ahead, speak your spit. I just had to be funny because like them niggas get me.
Literally. Nah, but man, I'm just saying, like,
speak the truth, bro.
Hey, bro. Like,
no, I get it. Netflix stand for Netflix. Good job on Netflix. I'm sorry. They say nigga on Netflix all the time, and I just be like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah. I mean, shit, I done heard it slip up on the radio, and look, now they like, okay, wow, why can black people say it and we can't say it? Who told y'all that? Let that shit fly so we can see.
But what's the better question? Why do you want to say it?
Exactly.
Why do you want to say it now? Like,
listen.
What's your motivation behind it?
I don't have anything against my Caucasian sisters and brothers. In no way. Please believe it. If you know me for real, you know I got love for you. But I'm always honest with them about their cultural blind spots. Because you get into conversations and then, like, they feel like they're intellectual about certain shit. And I be like, hey, you sound like a contractor in a room full of doctors trying to tell everybody what the fuck is logic. And this ain't your section of expertise. You feel me? Like, you kind of out of place with what you're saying. Like, relax. Just learn in this environment, you know, so you won't look out of place or look like you might be a part of what's being talked about. Like, because I fuck with you, I'm trying to educate you. And if you're giving this much pushback, maybe you're uncomfortable as fuck and not just uncomfortable, which make people be like, why? Why?
They were like, I slept at a Holiday Inn last night, but I'm still white. And it's just like, okay. But no, like, I had to use that joke with it. Like, no, I totally get it. I'll give you an example. I know exactly what you're talking about. I had an associate that I work with. They were telling me a story, and there was not too long. Matter of fact, I'll share it with you because you know what I'm talking about. But people that listen to podcast, they're not. That Reed's that's over there on Aiken Augusta by that funeral, in that cemetery.
Mm-hmm.
So they live not too far from there, right? They got stopped by a police officer, and they were drunk. That police officer proceeded to call their wife and let them pick them up
Never
Because
happened to a black man.
Hey, listen to what I'm saying. Pick them up and take them down the house and was like, hey, you're not too far from home. I'm going to let you just go home. And I was just like,
Favor.
okay. And that person was telling me this story. And it was so funny because I literally fucked them up for the rest of the day when we was at work. I made one comment to him, and I'm sorry, you know, y'all get mad at me on the podcast. I said, man, it's good to be white, ain't it? And like this person had went outside, smoked cigarette and all that, came back, and I tell you, they didn't say like they talked to me for the rest of the day, but they didn't say shit about that comment until the next day. And then the next day, it was just like, man, you really fucked me with that comment. I don't really know how I could take it. I was just like, you took it the way that you could get it. It feels good to be white because that shit would never happen to me.
Yep. And then a lot of people be like, no, we're all equal. Yeah, okay, buddy. There go them blind spots again.
Oh, really?
Hey, but shout out to my white folks who know what it is and don't really give no pushback as we just vent about our perspective, because it's real cool to have that type of conversation, you know, with people who just ain't all defensive and shit, because it's a traumatic experience to go through the shit that we go through, and sometimes, you know, you want another perspective on what's going on, you know, because
no, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, you're talking to someone who don't get to hear this shit every day, but they get to hear the other side of shit every day. So they potentially already feel some type of way when they hear people saying certain shit and make them uncomfortable, like this N-word, this N-word, that, and it's like, you know, I fool with black folks, like he's saying some racist shit, but then it's like, it's like, then they hear our side of the shit, you gonna feel some way even more, or you share your trauma, like, you know, like I talk about how Richmond County did me and my sister, and the damage it had did to my face. I ain't never think that shit was gonna heal and all this shit from the police and shit like that. And it's like people hear that shit and they look shocked, like that I been through that and then became the guy that they know, you know, and be like, damn, I would have never even imagined you went through that. It's like, yeah. That's a reoccurring story with fucking all black people. Like everybody's got a story, and then like, you know, so you can't be quick in conversation to just push back and be like, nah, XYZ. You don't know what they went through. Just listen a little bit, cause at least they comfortable enough to talk about that shit in front of you. You know what I'm saying? But
Dwight Howard would have been like,
you can be my baby, it don't matter if you're black or white.
And I would have hit you with that Atlanta. I can show you the world.
Ain't it? Dwight Howard, your head ass. So me, man, look, I'm gonna get off Dwight Howard. Pause, cause I don't mean that shit like that. He's gone. Man, we ain't talking about that shit.
Fuck that.
No
I know
more.
You didn't mean it like that.
I know you know,
that
bro,
nigga,
cause you know
that nigga deserve all the shit he get. That bullshit. Bro.
Hold on, pause again, cause he out here looking for shit.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
What? Yo, y'all, listen. Like I told y'all, I've been gone for a second because I had the luxury of going to the World Series. Congratulations to the Texas Rangers on winning the World Series. You know, y'all definitely got y'all ass with one of them games, but y'all pulled it together and you pulled it off. And you know,
he wanna.
Yeah. You know, I wanted to share a couple things with y'all, you know what I'm saying, out here. First of all, you know, that's your boy right there, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and give it up for me one time, you know what I'm saying? Yeah! World Series, goddamn. Up there, yeah, you feel me? I appreciate you too, Jay, giving it up, you know, pause. But, what the fuck you grab, a bag of Doritos, nigga?
No, those birds. Yeah.
Hey, you saw that shit? They set a bag of Doritos on fire. They started a fire with a bag of Doritos. That shit was nuts. Them shit's flammable.
No, did you see the shit where they had the kids candy and they put a magnet over the candy bar and the candy bar hit the magnet, and when they pulled the candy bar, it was a long piece of metal that was in the middle of it, like to fuck the kid's
No.
mouth. But yeah, like a needle. It was like a needle in the damn. Hey, I don't care. I know it's after Halloween. Y'all motherfucking adults, check y'all kids' candy. Y'all check everything.
Hey, they say back
It's
where y'all
fucking
at.
weirdos out here. It's fucking weirdos out here.
Somebody put some damn fentanyl in this little girl candy, bro. Like in Evans or some shit, bro. Evans, Georgia, by the way, for you guys who might be listening from wherever. Yeah, it's wild, and where we're from, that's like the good side, so-called good side of town. But I'm definitely just cycling through pics of me at the World Series while me and Jay chop it up. That's me on the Chevrolet backdrop. They was out there, trying to get people to purchase a whip, but my whip is brand new. I don't need nothing, but I definitely got on the backdrop anyway. Shit, it was a beautiful stadium, inside and out. It's a lot of good baseball being played. I mean,
Was that at a baseball stadium or was that at the? That wasn't at Dallas Stadium, was it?
Nah, so Dallas Stadium is right across the street, and I'm gonna show that in a second. So it's like, man, you could look like when you come out the baseball stadium and you look right across. It's like this fire pit area and a restaurant all in there, a bar. And when you look across, like you see AT&T Stadium just lit up. And I'm definitely getting close to that. It was gorgeous. It was gorgeous, bro. Like super.
I can believe that.
Yeah, bro. Let me see. This was me walking through the stadium, just showing everything. That's like the banners and stuff like that. For sure, that shit was fire, bro. Then we got. I got the sound off, but I was representing. I did a drop. It was like it's an Insomniatic podcast. You know what I'm saying? Reporting live from the World Series. I mean, listen, bro. If you're gonna spend your money to go to the World Series and what they asking for this shit, do everything possible. Luka was in there. I was the only person with a Luka jersey, and everybody who saw me was like, Luka, and they was like, I hope he come sign your jersey, bro. That would have been a freaking dream.
Nigga,
I would have, yeah. Hey, look, him and Dirk Nowitzki was there together, bro. At the same time, you know what I'm saying? I'd have got Dirk to sign on 1-7, Luka to sign on another 7. Hey, it's up. That would have been nuts. I would have never wore that jersey again, and that shit was authentic, stitched up. You feel me? So, yeah. But oh yeah, this is, man. Look. Line drive action right here. Yeah, bro. That shit was nuts. It was an experience. Buddy had just hit the home run. Huh?
No. I'm looking.
Hey, LA done pulled off.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and tell the podcast. Like, y'all probably see my face change. I'm looking at Lakers. Like, I'm just like, okay, yeah, y'all doing y'all thing. But I'm literally looking at LeBron. LeBron has dropped 32 points.
Yeah.
It's like, I think they said this is 81st time doing 30 points. I'm like, man.
Well, the thing about it is that plan to get LeBron limited hours, they ain't been in none of the games where they did it. You know what I'm saying? So I think it ain't gonna last. Yo, this is the sports shop.
LeBron's a mutant.
He's a what?
He's a mutant.
Yeah, mutant. For real.
I mean, I'm not gonna argue that anymore. Like, at the end of the day, if you want to sit there and use that whole like the Jordan argument, like, cool, I'm gonna use the Jordan argument because I'm sorry, there's no other player that transitioned basketball like Jordan did. I'm sorry, there's
not worldwide. Not worldwide. No. Fuck no.
But at the end of the day, if you talking about dominancy and talk about That was just through the age and then like longevity. You can't pick nobody over LeBron. But at the same time, just like it is what it is.
Yeah. I got this shit pulled up with the where I showed the plaza where I was at in the stadium. You see the Cowboys stadium in the backdrop. It was foggy, so like the lights was really illuminating. That joint was super tough. Man, like it's so much I didn't record. You know, every night was definitely dope. And being in Texas, you know, it's just dope to be close to certain things. So
Was you there one night? Or I mean, how many games did you attend? Just that one game or what?
no, it was two.
Two. Okay.
Yeah, it was two, man. But that shit was crazy, bro. Cause like it ain't but like what 2 hours tops from where I'm at, you know. And shoot, go back home the same night. It ain't like you gotta, you know, get out, you know, hotel. Even though shout out to my guy AD, man. AD Visuals, you know, or just AD, however you know him, man. He was in the city. My boy was posted up in the Westin, you know. When he do stuff, he like to do it big. He like to do his stuff nice. So you know, hey, I pulled up to see what the hell was going on. You feel me? Like, let me see. I had to look at that shit one more time, bro. I sent that to my sister. She's a Cowboys fan, and she went nuts about that particular thing.
She probably going nuts now because the Rangers won.
Nah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I wasn't necessarily a Rangers fan like that. I really ain't have a Texas team, but I already had I got a lot of jerseys. Like, I got a Houston Astros jersey, man. I got like over fucking like 40 something jerseys across MLB, NFL, NBA jerseys.
That's what jersey heads do, man.
You feel me, brother?
It's just like hat fans. Like, you know how many people? Oh, you like the White Sox? No.
Nah, I just like the black and white.
Yeah, I like their symbols. I like their emblem. I like their mascot. I like the way y'all put them on the hat. Like, I'm not a fan of none of y'all shit. Right. There are a lot of Braves hats. Like, oh, you're Atlanta Braves? No. Fuck the Braves. I don't give a fuck.
I'm a Braves fan.
Well, you're brave for that.
Hey, first of all, my great grandmother was a Braves fan. Rest in peace. And shout out to my grandmother, Tui. My great grandmother, by the way. Love you, miss you. She played baseball in school, and then that's just, that was her team. So,
all right. I mean, I love that, but you're not going to make me feel bad about that.
Who's your team? Let's hear it.
Augusta Green Jackets. Augusta Green Jackets.
Look at the screen. Look at the screen, bro.
What?
I'm talking about how I'm looking at your ass. Ain't no fucking way you just said that shit. Augusta Green Jackets.
Nah, I fuck with the Braves because, that's a White Sox hat. But I got a Braves hat, too. I got a Braves hat over there. Hey, matter of fact, I got a... Nah, since we want to do it like that, that's fine. That's fine. I'm going to do it like that, then. I got a Dodgers hat. I like the Dodgers. I like a Detroit hat. I like the Detroit.
You were hellified. Look, you was super bandwagon.
I don't care about no bandwagon. Dog. How many niggas got baseball hats?
You gonna get quiet now?
Because I'm
faithful to the bay. Bang bang. Not a game.
Pause.
Stop playing.
Cause I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be on my Dwight shit now.
Oh fuck no! What the white shit?
SF means single fingers.
I'm just appalled. What the fuck?
No, man. Niggas like, bruh, I seen those skits and all that shit. That shit had me rolling, bruh. I'm sorry. But nah, if you're gonna do that, like, hey, I like it. SF represent them. That's fine.
Single fingers is weird. What the hell?
No.
All right, hold. Now I'm gonna get back with y'all.
What is that right there? What's that hat right there? Though?
This right here?
Yeah, that's the Dallas Wings.
Southern Eagle Music Group. That's my guy, Renegade El Rey. He's from Memphis. He is an artist, a dope artist. He also is known for stuff like recording Killer Mike's new album, Michael. The engineer of that, engineer of the Big Sleepover with Sleepy Brown and Big Boy's joint album. Shit, he done did a lot of shit, bro. But like, man, I knew Renegade a long time, and you know, I just support real niggas, man. I ain't gonna lie. So like, you know, it's a lot of cats you meet. They be Hollywood as fuck. You know, some hoe ass niggas. Like, if they was to try you, you'll slap the shit out them niggas. I mean, excuse my language to whoever might be offended, but fuck it. But at the same time, like when you meet somebody that's real, who's in position and they still humble and stuff like that, hey, you forever got my support, brother. Cause shoot, I probably be the same way in your position. So like, Renegade, I support that.
Sorry, but do you have anything to say about the 21 Savage Kodak Black shit?
What they beefing?
I don't know if it's like a necessary beef, but it's just like Kodak did an interview on Drunk Tramp, and it kind of sounded like he was kind of shitting on 21.
Why?
And then like his argument was 21 got with Drake, and he basically forgot about them niggas.
I never heard Kodak and 21 like on the track together.
Kodak was just basically like, oh, he was on Slaughter Gang shit, and all of a sudden now he went got on Drake. It's like he changed up, and I was just kind of like, I don't really necessarily believe that's true, because I'm like, I feel like 21's swag changed up anyways, even before Drake. I just feel like his swag on songs changed anyways.
Yeah, because he was under that attention because of his fucking you know, he wasn't a citizen of the U.S.
Yeah, so
they was trying to deport his ass.
So it was one of the things like, it's kind of one of the things like, it's like, do you believe in Team Kodak or do you believe in Team 21? It's just like, I don't get caught up in that hype, but I'm just like, I feel like 21 made a very good argument of what he was saying. It's just like, you almost sound like you kind of jealous of the fact that like, I'm working with Drake and you not really working with Drake. Oh, and the thing that he literally said is like, I don't understand why niggas feel like when they go to jail, they feel like society owed them something. And
I don't understand why society clap for you after you go to jail and you get out of jail. Then they act like you just did this super heroic thing, and it's like, nigga, you literally was away from your kids, away from your mom, away from your family. And then the same niggas who will whoop your ass before you went in there, whoop your ass when you get out. You ain't gained no attributes. You're not no superhero now. You know, nothing except in your mind. That's why, like, man, listen, niggas get a brick, niggas get an ounce, niggas get fucking all kind of different shit that's glorified, and all of a sudden, you know how many niggas matter of fact, bro, look, how many niggas we know that we seen rebrand themselves because they went and purchased a certain amount of dope. Now they feel like they that nigga.
And look like fucking idiots because they done fell off.
Yeah. Yo, the fall off is inevitable. You know? Especially if you're using a trap that was set up for your kind anyway. Like how you don't have that type of flip, you know. If you that fucking good, you might as well go and do what they call that shit, sports. That sports bet, sports, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, drafts. I mean,
Draft, yeah.
not DraftKings,
No, that's what I was
you're
talking about.
right.
DraftKings. Yeah, go on, play some DraftKings or something. Since you so motherfucking smart and can beat the odds, you might as well go ahead and gamble with it so you can come up and get out of all the games. But I feel like, oh shit, it's a 1 point game. It ain't even like that. I feel like, but it ain't my place. Look, I got me together. Cuz got cuz together. That's all we can do, man. You niggas sit out here and be fools, but when it just drip, when it just even drizzle on our chilling, our family, shit, we gonna come see your ass. Especially
I mean, that's the goofy shit about everything, though. I mean, that people don't understand. Did you see? It
Paul
was.
George is fucking balling, bro.
It was a. It was a NFL game. It was an NFL game. It was going to the end of the fourth quarter. It might have been a college game. I'm sorry, but it don't matter. But regardless of it, the spread was 7 points. Matter of fact, it was an NFL game. They didn't go for a touchdown because it was literally like 8, 9, 10 points in the. I mean, not points, but 8 or 9 seconds left in the game. They went for a fucking field goal to make the spread within 7 points.
That was 49ers versus the Rams.
Yes.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's when I was like, that should be investigated. But guess what? It won't be. Sean McVay, the fuck?
Bruh, this man really ran a play not to damn score. It was just to get a field goal. It was just like, what?
Yeah, just to keep the spread after they was getting their ass whooped. But you know,
This is like, what?
that's just typical everyday Niner shit. Whipping
But
on
it's like,
fucking.
we gonna keep it going like that? And it's like, yeah, we're gonna keep going. It's just like, it's one of those situations be like, okay, all right.
Right. Well, look, listen, man. Hey, everybody who watching this, who watched it this far, put all your comments and concerns and your thoughts definitely in the comment section because we look at that shit and we always revisit that shit. And for everybody who got down, dropped off it to this point, nigga, at least your ass look, cause hell, you ain't have to. But guess what? Real recognize real. It's for who it's for. It ain't for who it ain't for, so it don't even matter.
Exactly.
Me and mine, we gonna keep on climbing. We gonna keep on going. We gonna keep doing us, and that's just what it is, man. So, I definitely respect all the support, all the love, family, friends, and etc. etc. And bro, I'm gonna hit you on the sideline. You know what I'm saying? So, goddamn, definitely stay goddamn on standby because I'm finna hit you. I'm gonna go and jump out this episode, man. You know what I'm saying? But you got anything you want to hit them with before you slide out?
Not really. I mean, y'all keep it up. Insomniatic podcast. Get that shit going, man. Shit, we gonna keep talking our shit. I mean, like Cuz said, if it was unpopular, it's just popular to y'all. It is what it is. Y'all ain't gotta
Fuck
be
yeah.
here.
Y'all
Y'all ain't gotta be.
itch, babe.
Like, we do not give a damn about none of that.
None of that shit, bro.
It's our pod. You know,
It's our fucking shit.
he gave me more reassurance to say that it's our podcast. So like, if you don't like that shit, fuck it. Like, I'll be honest with you.
If you don't like it, do something. Where I'm from,
Bye.
if we don't like it, we do something.
But hey, ain't nothing but love, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate the time you give me.
For sure.
Hey, I see you the next time we get up with each other. Love you, man. Tell everybody I say yeah. But,
you know what it is. For sure. And everybody, like I said, goddamn, appreciate y'all for rocking with us, for fooling with us, for goddamn all of the above, man. And goddamn, just make sure if you rocking with it, Oh, shout out to my boy Sean J. Field Mob. That man that overcame a lot. He doing a lot. That's a legend in the game, man. Keep him in your prayers, your thoughts, on your mind. You know, I got love for so many legends, man. It's inspirational. It's motivational. They heading in a path where it'll help you understand your own life when you see somebody else's success and struggles and all of the above, man. So like, you definitely want to keep the people who have made many memories of yours stand out by stuff they did. You know, shout out to Drummer Boy, big time legend. I mean, Walk of Fame, definitely deserve Hollywood Walk of Fame, man. Star. I mean, it's plenty of people, man, that inspire me, who I've had the opportunity to meet, some of them I talk to, a lot. Shout out to Renegade El Rey, Southern Eagle Music Group, my bad, Renegade, but you know what it is, brother. Man, I could go on and on. For sure, though, you see the yellow tape, Dirt County for Life, Bo Fish, Young Bull, of course, Snake Eyes, of course, Equalized Productions, baby. Listen, man, I appreciate so many people. My guy Cassius Clay, hey, man, look, it's just so many cats. I don't want to leave nobody out as far as influences, but of course, what's up, my big brother Los? He might not be a musician, but he definitely is my only big brother. You feel me? Definitely set the bar that when we do something, we gonna do it all the way right and keep that shit together. So when you see me, man, you gotta know that's what the fuck I'm on, and feel how you feel about it, but understand it's real about it. Album coming soon, of course. I told y'all already. Eccentric, and without carrying on too far into it, till next episode, I just want y'all to know it's Insomniatic. Yes, sir. And by the way, please go to Spotify and check out my brother from another mother, Rock the Bells podcast once again. Just like that, how I spelled. Don't play with it. I'm telling you, every single weekend, during the week too, NCAA, NFL, MLB. Well, MLB is over with now because we got the World Series champions. But this is an in-depth dive, for sure. It's fire. The album, like I said, Eccentric. That's me. That's your boy. It's a masterpiece. I guarantee. Shout out to Jorge Castillo. Man, listen. The greatest engineer in the land to me. Definitely the most fire engineer that I've worked with in the history of all. Augusta, Georgia, recording studios, setting the bar historically for what it means to be an engineer from our city. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to put that out there and show that love. And like I said, once again, baby, it's Insomniatic.
It's the new Mecca. This the
Hannibal Lag.
This is the one everything.
Hannibal Lag. I mean everything. I don't give a fuck. Let's go.
Hannibal let I'm eating, they flesh up, I bet I'm a blessing, they step into me. Blessed by eating, we get it repeated, the single, believe me, it's nothing for free. Stepping like Holler, the haters get told, we throw up and stack up the cheese. Wow, this shit ain't come from degree, that's really hungry as you ever seen. Hannibal let I'm eating, they flesh up, I bet I'm a blessing, they step into me. Blessed by eating, we get it repeated, the single, believe me, it's nothing for free. Stepping like Holler, the haters get told, we throw up and stack up the cheese. Wow, this shit ain't come from degree, bitch, we as hungry as you ever seen. Get some money.
Lay it down, no ultimatum. Hit me up, I'ma leave you tight. Biggest four coming out the basement, nigga. I been rapping since cracking pages. Niggas slacking, we misbehaving. Need no back, still nobody can fake it. My hood hard, my family made me. My brand new car came from the 80s. Insomniatic, I'ma make you pay. Wide awake, never feeling lazy. You supposed to hate me, I'm supposed to blade. Nigga, why the amazement, better hope you safe. We up here and there, get that later. Had no fear, only aspirations. Big MR on my side, you take me the way I drive my car, it look like I'm racing. Everything black, look like I'm racing. Nappy hair with some blue faces. They gon' stand, but they can move later. Free freeze time cause the jewels baiting. Every breath I gain 2 haters, but if I go, I bet the 2 blaze. I'm good, the fuck is you saying? I don't make no call, it's still
Hannibal
doomsday.
let down meeting, they flesh up a bet, I'm a blessing, they step into me. Everybody eating, we get it repeated. The single, believe me, it's nothing for free. Stunting like all of them haters get told. We throw it, and stack up the cheese. Wow, this shit ain't come from degree. This bitch hungry as you ever seen. Hannibal let down meeting, they flesh up a bet, I'm a blessing, they step into me. Everybody eating, we get it repeated. The single, believe me, it's nothing for free. Stunting like all of them haters get told. We throw it, and stack up the cheese. Wow, this shit ain't come from degree. Bitch, we as hungry as you ever seen. Get some money,
I stay out the way. Still in the thing, got hand game, ain't playing the aim. I just wanna hustle so the times have changed. So I run it up to buy my mama thing. I keep it tough so that I remain. Cause these times are hard, nigga moving strange. Fuckin' with my 6 and don't trust no lane. Yo, fight for existence, resisting the comments of you to change. Yo, gotta keep moving, pursuing more shit than you gonna tame. Facts, you don't own the brain, you ain't know the name. We are not the same, you just copy lanes, trying to say your aim. But we got the swag, you can't imitate. Yo, hitting even sauce on the dinner plate. I'm Randy Mars when I'm on the plate. I paid the cars while you in the way. The senior laws need to navigate. For you at sea like castaway. Nigga, eat up these beats and had your face. I told you I'ma get mine till I pass away. Now go hard, get
Hannibal
it
let down meeting, they flesh up a bet, I'm a blessing, they step into me. Everybody eating, we get it repeated. The single, believe me, it's nothing for free. Stunting like all of them haters get told. We throw it, and stack up the cheese. Wow, this shit ain't come from degree. This bitch as hungry as you ever seen. Hannibal let down meeting, they flesh up a bet, I'm a blessing, they step into me. Everybody eating, we get it repeated. The single, believe me, it's nothing for free. Stunting like all of them haters get told. We throw it, and stack up the cheese. Wow, this shit ain't come from degree. Bitch, we as hungry as you ever seen. Get some money.
Get some money.
Yeah.
We ain't playing with these niggas, man. Put up or shut the fuck up.
Hannibal led.